taking this out, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. And we're rolling. Hello to all my friends out there in YouTube land. It is your good buddy Philtastic Phil here. I'm joined by my beautiful wife.
Hello.
She says hi, in case you didn't hear her. And welcome back to our channel. We are speaking a little bit low because it is late night. Neither of us could sleep. I didn't even bring my tripod up. That's why you have this weird kind of perspective that makes me look like I'm hunging over like a stuffed animal almost. So anyway, something cool happened. Sunday, which is a couple days ago at this point, we're filming this late Tuesday? Yes, because I was watching Ted Lasso. Knock on the door as we're enjoying our pancakes. Like that, but louder. Again, the kid's sleeping. I'm not going to wake him up. And my immediate reaction, what were you thinking when there was a knock at the door?
I don't know. It was just...
I thought it was our jerk-off neighbor with a problem.
I thought about that for 1 second, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to take the phone down and record. We had some issues. We'll leave it at that. But it was FedEx, which is also weird because FedEx usually just pretty much throws our package
Yeah, they just leave it
in the driveway. But this guy was, because he needed my signature.
Right.
It was all nice. It's like, hi, how are you? I have a package for you. And it was my CGC order that I sent in, like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Maybe 3 and change at this point.
It wasn't long at all.
You guys probably know because I have a video for it. And so we figured, you know what? Let's do a video on this. I think I put something on my little community tab there. And my wife and I couldn't sleep. We're just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do it.
That rhymed.
We know who says that? I can't think of his name. The guy from Virgin Airlines. I listened to his book on tape and it was, screw it, let's do it. It's like,
yeah.
Well, you're a millionaire, so easier to screw it and do it when you can do that. Yeah, so I asked my wife to open it up and put a tape over the numbers, I guess, so I can kind of guess where we're at with everything. So I guess let's see how we did. So first, we have Batman Detective Comics number 880. I bought this one right off the rack.
You did the drawing on that, right?
Yeah, for Pretty Fly. Yeah.
I recognize it.
Yeah. Let's talk about the AOKs. A bunch of people got them so far. There's still, I think, there's 3 at large, and I have to hand deliver at least 2 of them.
Who? Oh, you can't tell me.
Yeah,
right now. On camera?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, because I thought it was a surprise.
Well, I don't think they watch. Sean and Justin.
Yeah, I know that.
Sean watches occasionally. I don't know if he's up to date. Sean, if you're up to date, put a comment, because I don't think you are. LCS owner Sean. And Samantha. Samantha doesn't watch my stuff.
Oh, those 3? I thought delivery-wise they were outstanding.
No, Vinny got his today. They opened it on their show. I didn't watch it yet.
What do you mean today? That was a while ago.
They opened it today, I should
was going to say.
Yeah. So anyway, we've been babbling. I bought this off the rack. This was in 2011. Awesome cover. Very cool cover. Honey,
It was cracked for a minute.
Why?
Because the side was kind of, there was a line in the side I saw.
No, there's just the casing here.
Okay.
So, honey, what do you think of this cover?
I like it a lot.
Really? I would have thought you'd been creeped out by it.
No.
The Joker made up a bunch of different bats. So what do you think, grade-wise? You didn't really see when I put it away, but what do you think?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell based off on the casing.
Yeah, and I probably should have shown her that when I packed it up, but I'm gonna say 9.8. You know, it was really well taken care of, bagged and boarded in a box for many years. You know, I guess I didn't look if there's any blunting or anything. I think I called it on my video that this was going to be a high one. So let's see. Boom.
Wow.
9.8. Very, very cool. Yes. And an awesome, awesome cover. So that one is definitely a banger, as they say. Can I ask you to put this in one of the plastic bags for me, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. next up. Okay. This is X-Men number 4. This was my copy from when I was a kid. Really, really, I'm covering up the number here too, because I know people are like, well, you can see the number on the back. I didn't look. I'm honest. I'm not going to lie about something like that. Yeah.
Oh, you can. I didn't know that.
Again, this was my copy as a kid. I read it and I loved it, but I kept it in really good shape. I actually should say that I did all the CCS pressing and whatnot with this. So I expect, I'm going to shoot for the stars. I'm going to say 9.6. So, honey, do you know why this book is significant?
First appearance of someone.
Who?
X-Men? No.
Yes, it's the first appearance of X-Men in X-Men number 4.
Logan.
From 1992. Well, here, this is a big hint here in this area. You may know this character because of the X-Men animated series that I tried to show you that you didn't care for. The episode I said, this is my favorite one. He was fighting them in the snow.
No idea.
Okay. Playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom that we played at Game Vault. Big tentacles. Well, it's the... Oh, wait. She might have it.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, here's the big clue. His first appearance of...
Octopus?
No. Omega Red.
Yeah, I won't be able to guess that.
So, again, I was saying 9.6 to 9.8. And my wife put this tape on very well.
Made sure you didn't see it.
Jesus. 8.0.
What did you guess?
8. I guessed the 9.6 or better. Ooh, we got to look at the graders notes and figure out what's going on. 8.0. That was a shocker.
Pages are wavy, maybe?
Yeah, no, this doesn't look wavy. It looks like it's a little off. Maybe a bit of a, I don't know what to say, like not a lining up right, but pressing should have gotten taken care of that. Maybe I should have went with a third-party presser. But hey, it slept. And you know what? I do think he's going to be finally in the next Deadpool film, just because I feel like that's going to be the next kind of send off. Okay, so next, speaking of Deadpool, we have New Mutants number 98 rather. This was the last big grail I acquired before our son was born. And honey, you may recognize this because you've read the facsimile of this, if you recall. So I remember you did not like it.
Trying to remember what it was about.
Well, it's the first appearance.
Deadpool.
Okay, so you know it's the first appearance of Deadpool. Okay. What do you think about the way Deadpool's drawn here?
I don't like it at all.
Mr. Rob Liefeld art. You could tell by the tiny legs.
Yeah, it just doesn't look...
Pouches.
Right.
And...
It doesn't look like a human.
Steroidy man boobs.
It looks like an alien, almost.
Okay, so, yeah, this one I have no idea. I'm going to say, and I did get them cleaned and pressed through CGC. I'm going to say an 8. .5. White pages. So again, I'm going to have to check the grader's notes, and then I'll have to look those up in editing.
The grader's notes are where?
You have to scan in the QR code, or you go in online and enter the thing in. Yeah, first appearance of Deadpool, Gideon and Copycat as Domino. Richter leaves the mutants and should have never come back because he's not a great character in my opinion. Here you go. Okay. This one, Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. It's not the first appearance of Miles. It's a sought-out book. I thought it was a good cover. Not too many spine ticks or anything. Actually, I don't see any spine ticks. I think this is the first
I like that cover.
Was it the first volume of his ongoing series? No, I don't recall. No, wait, it was. Okay, I don't know. It's late. Okay, people. So I'm going to say a high grade. Bought this off the rack. I had 2 copies, actually. The other one was not in good shape. This one was in significantly better shape. I'm going to say, just because it's a black cover, yeah, everything looked lined up right. You know what? I was going to say 9.0, but screw it. I'm going to just shoot for the fences. I'm going to say 9.6. You like Miles, you said, right, honey?
Yeah.
Who do you prefer, Miles or Peter Parker?
Peter Parker.
Why is that?
More relatable.
Okay, let's see. I'm peeling it off. So you guys see it before I do. 9.6. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So there you have it. Our CGC order is in. If you wouldn't mind, honey. We still have the Alex Ross signing out there. I don't know when he's actually doing the signing. I think they actually pushed back the date, so I'm not expecting that one to come anytime soon. But those came really quick. Like it was on. I think it wasn't even really a month, to be honest with you. I do want to send out one more shipment just because the prices. They just announced the price increase today, and those are in effect May 2nd. So I imagine everybody and their mother's going to be sending stuff in this weekend. So I figure I might as well get it out before the weekend. But yeah, that's what I got for you now. Our CGC stuff.
So why these 4?
Well, I do have a video that went through my process, if you recall, why I picked those particular 4, but here, I'll just go through quickly. Okay, this is an iconic book, and as I said, I thought it was in great shape, worthy of slabbing, and I think that one of the offshoots that you're going to see with the price increase is that people are going to be a little bit pickier about what they send in. By the way, these bags feel differently. I know some people don't like them, but I kind of like this. It feels like a thicker material.
I was going to say the same.
New Mutants, I had purchased this one, and I was always kind of curious. And yeah, I'm happy with the grade. You know, I'm going to check the grader's notes, like I said, and go back into editing.
I thought you would have slabbed your older ones, to be honest with you. You had so many older ones.
This one was not as high as I thought it would be, but it's iconic appearance nonetheless. Well, I went through, if you recall the video, and I was going through and this was...
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you had so many older.
Well, I mean, just because, as we know, as we've said in the past, just because a comic is older does not mean it's a key book or would necessarily be worth more.
I understand that.
I mean, there are some of those earlier X-Men books. I'm still thinking in the back of my head about sending in, like, the first... X-Men versus Avengers. Like, that one has been going a little hot lately, I noticed. And I think that's because people think that that's inevitable in the films. I don't necessarily agree, but you never know. It's still a cool book either way, and it's an iconic book because it is their first appearance. I think it's when Xavier's legs got crushed, too. I could be wrong.
If.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I might send in one more, like I said, before the weekend's up.
One more? That's it?
One more submission.
Oh.
If I do, it's only going to be 1 or 2 books. And one of them is going to be that Blue Beetle appearance. Because that...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That,
I didn't know you have Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I told you. Part of...
I didn't see it.
I have his first appearance, because that was in one of those small boxes that was already organized.
Oh, yeah.
I have his first appearance, and I have his ongoing series, too. Like, first, I think, 6 to 8 issues. Whenever Keith Giffen got off of Blue Beetle...
Well, Ant-Man, too. The movie came out. You don't have any Ant-Man books?
I have the first appearance of Ant-Man, but that has to be cleaned and pressed, because that was the one my father gave me and one of his brother-in-laws as a child, I would imagine. I thought some of them would be, I don't know what the best way to say it is, some of them would be that way to write their name in pencil on the inside of it. And CGC swears they can get rid of it, but I'm going to do an experiment with Matt Woods, the great Matt Woods. Recommended a third-party presser that I think I'm going to try that one with and see how it goes.
You can't just erase it, eraser. Yeah.
I'm afraid to. I noticed Frog Brawler, who you don't comment usually when we watch Reggie. That's where you would probably know him from. He's doing his own cleaning and pressing lately, but my confidence just isn't there, and we don't have the space to purchase a presser.
No way.
So
Not in this house, at least.
yeah.
You can't even slab those your own. I was thinking about that.
Actually, Joe from Anachronic told me there is a self-slabbing service that you can do, a
Really?
self-slabbing kit,
That's cool.
but you don't get the value because it's
Well, you can't go online and just kind of, search it up and write it in.
well,
Or scan something. I don't
that's
know.
part of the advantage of a CGC, or even a CBCS lab is that because it's an established and trusted company, people say, oh well, if it says it's a 9.8, it's a 9.8.
Right, no, I know. Yeah.
But we're babbling. We're at over 15 minutes already.
Wow.
And I'm not going to edit anything. I was going to cuss right now, but I decided not to. So you know what? Any parting words?
Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.
We don't say good night here, honey. You know what we say?
Peace, love, guys.
Peace, love, and comics. Take care.